Hello and welcome to today's movie review of none other than Marvel's Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, the original cartoon aired in TV when I was growing up in late 70s, took my breath away. I remember around that age, one of my school friends bought an hardcover Fantastic Four comics maybe, and I wanted to get it. I don't know what happened after that, but it is basically pretty much sure that I didn't get it because I don't remember anything from that book. Marvel CEO Mr. Kevin came last year in the Comic-Con. He celebrated the Deadpool and Wolverine movies and also gave a lot of hope for future Marvel projects. And when he said that Marvel is going to make a movie on Fantastic Four and it will be a summer release, it made me very happy. Unfortunately, that time of the period when I heard this news, I was going through some negative aspects of my life, and that cheered me up. And when I saw Pedro Pascal is doing the lead, I was very happy. The rest of the cast, I am not familiar with. You know, I have one life and there's so much movie you can watch. After that, Marvel released Captain America and Winter Soldier's Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. This review is done in a period where Disney already told us how much they made. Some said it's a flop, other people giving other excuses that it's not a flop. They were saying the billion-dollar expectation from superhero movie probably has been a thing in the past. I have seen the movie twice doing this review, and I know people might disagree with me. It has their right. There's nothing I can do or say. It is just my personal opinion, that's all. The movie kicks off with promise. The retro futuristic 60s aesthetic is honestly stunning. It's like stepping into a vintage sci-fi magazine brought to life, and I was hooked right from the opening scenes. The set design, tech, and atmosphere all gave that cool, nostalgic edge that made me think, okay, maybe this reboot actually gets it elsed. But let's talk about Reed Richards, the smartest man alive. Except in this version, he didn't feel very smart at all. His big master plan, tricking Galactus into stepping into a teleport trap like he's Wile E. Coyote chasing a fake tunnel on a wall, it was laughable. I kept thinking, that's it? That's your genius level strategy? And Pedro Pascal, look, I love the guy in other roles, but he just didn't sell Reed. There was no spark of intellect, no sharp confidence, just a tired, messy man who looked like he hadn't slept in 3 weeks. Instead of a brilliant leader, he gave off major, burnt-out university lecturer energy. Wrong vibe, wrong casting. Also, can someone explain to me why Sue didn't just push Galactus into the teleport earlier? She had the power. He was literally right there at one point. But no, we had to wait for the dramatic climax. It made no sense and felt like lazy writing disguised as suspense. That said, Vanessa Kirby absolutely shone as Sue Storm. She brought the emotional depth and strength the role needed and somehow made even the most absurd moments feel grounded. Honestly, she carried a lot of the movie's weight on her shoulders. Final thoughts: gorgeous visuals, solid premise, but fumbled execution. The movie had so much potential, but poor character logic and questionable casting choices really dragged it down. I'd watch it again for the aesthetics and Vanessa Kirby, but definitely not for Reed's genius plan